Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cosplay Tea Time. In fact, welcome to Cosplay Tea Time Season 4. Yay! We are so excited about all of the different anime themes and topics, the art of cosplaying. We have a lot of fun activities and themes to talk about in this season, with our first one being the school AU, talking about back to schools, sharing some of our favorite memories. But before we get into all of that, I'd like to introduce our lovely guest and tea sippers here with me today, starting with...
I am Rio Castle, or Alexis Silver, for my YouTube channel. Be sure to check me out by looking at me via the thing in the server on the side. So if you find my name, you'll definitely know I am linked to my YouTube right there. I do singing videos occasionally. I also have some announcements going, but I haven't been able to record, so I apologize.
No worries, no worries. Alrighty. Mousey, did you freeze? There you go. Alright, Mousey, you're good. I thought you were playing freeze tag with me, so...
No. It's prime time. It's recording time. No. Okay, I'm just gonna start this up. And you can just... Hi, I'm Mousey from Cosplay Tea Time. I'm mascot Cosplay Tea Time. I love being here whenever we all just sit down and we have tea. Yeah, I live with BelladonnaRoseCosplays. You can find her on Instagram, BelladonnaRose.cosplays. And yeah, loving stuff.
Alrighty, well, welcome. Very first episode for Season 4. So, my name is Jen. I am the founder of Cosplay Tea Time, as well as today's host. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Jen.Cosplays45. So, let's go ahead and start our lovely tea time hour with 2 icebreaker questions, with our first one being... Alright, what is your favorite color, and do you have a cosplay or a favorite outfit in that color that you can describe for us?
Ooh. Okay, obviously one of my favorite colors, because I have multiple, is dark green, like emerald dark green. The only thing that I have closest to it is the gauntlets and hand covers that I made out of an old pair of pants.
Nice.
So I'm trying to make my own costume pieces with whatever old clothing I don't wear anymore or can't fit into.
Love it. Love the creativity.
I've also got some things in, well, actually, scratch that. The gauntlets and hand covers, they are actually red as well, because I put on top like some red scrap from a old shirt that I used to wear. And I've also got one blue one from an old pair of jeans.
Nice.
But I've got things right there. I don't know why I held up 4 fingers. That was silly of me. But my favorite outfit involving the color, I would have to say whatever I pick with the undershirt that I'm wearing right now. So green undershirt with whatever color shirt I choose. And I've also got a green pair of sweatpants too. So if I wear those with the undershirt and that random color, I still wear green.
Love it. How about you, Mousey?
There are so many good colors out there. I have a hard time choosing my favorite because it's like, do I like pink? Do I like blue? Do I like yellow? Do I like red? Just all these colors. And you know what? Hey Jen, didn't we make episodes on Cosplay Tea Time about color?
Cassie, you read my mind. Oh my goodness. I was going to bring that up that, yes, we just finished our podcast recordings of the rainbow with all the many different colors. We all got dressed in our cosplays or favorite casual outfits and all that. And we talked about the different colors, different animes, food, of course. And not only that, we have a playlist. One of the questions would be like, different music, bands, that sort of thing. So we took songs mentioned within those podcast recordings and we made a playlist. It's somewhere on our channel. We might have a link down below. But yes, we did do that. And we have a couple of fun little surprises in there because I wanted to get to the number 50. So, yes, Mousey, you read my mind, but that's all good. Alrighty, so I'll go ahead and round up this question with my favorite color is pink. I adore the color pink so much. And my favorite cosplay / outfit piece that I have is a 50s inspired vintage dress that I use for Vintage Nora. I use it for promotions on here sometimes as well. And of course the big giant pink hat because that outfit inspired Cosplay Tea Time. So color pink is my happy color. So yes. Alrighty, next up on our icebreaker questions, we have if you could meet one favorite character. I know there's a lot to choose from, but think about your one favorite character. Who would you meet and what would you say to them?
Shoot. Because I have a lot of different animes that I watch, so this is a little difficult for me because obviously right now I'm currently named after one of my absolute favorites from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. And so if I was in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal universe, if I met my favorite character, which is Rio Castle, I would obviously go up to her, hug her, and tell her I love her absolutely so much and that she's a badass. That's not me swearing or anything, it's just literally a fact because if you watch the show itself with the episode that she debuts in, you could tell that she just outmatches every single male in the school.
Yes. Yes.
So that's why I absolutely love her, because as soon as you just see her walk on to the screen, you just know that something is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Daddies. Reminds me of Vi from Arcane. She can really hit. She really can. I'm like, huh? She's so strong, just so strong. Oh.
Yes, we love strong women, so.
Be the strong one! Don't be the weak one. Be the strong one.
Oh.
Be the strong one.
Be the strong one.
I believe in you!
That's these affirmations for you all. So, speaking of strong women, I would have to say I would want to meet Nora Valkyrie. Absolutely love her. She's from Ruby. So she's also strong, especially after she gets hit with lightning or activates her semblance with lightning. But I would want to hang out with her, maybe go to if they have a pancake house in Remnant or something, in Vale, just go a pancake house and just talk about life and all that stuff. Ways to annoy Ren, I think, would be an appropriate topic of conversation. So, yeah, I would want to meet my girl, Nora. Alrighty, and with that concludes our little icebreaker questions. So we're going to cut into a quick little commercial break with, see if I still got this. Alright, and so if you are tuning into our lovely little tea time hour, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. We are a group of cosplayers that take a moment out of our day. We get into cosplay, costume, we bring snacks and tea and water, of course, drink your water, take your meds, all that good stuff, eat a snack. But then we will talk about different animes, we'll talk about the art of cosplaying, colors, we're going to start talking about conventions here soon, specific conventions and how to prepare for those. So we got a lot of good stuff coming. So if you are a fellow cosplayer out there and you would like to join, just message us on our Instagram. We'll have the link tree down below. Make sure you follow and support our socials, as well as our guest and tea sippers here as well. We'll have links and descriptions down below for them as well. So that about wraps it up. And we also want to say too, thank you to the viewers out there who have supported us throughout our journey. We're coming up on 2 years, which is really hard to believe. So we are still going strong. Season 4, let's go. So again, just want to say thank you everyone for watching and supporting. It means a lot to all of us, and especially me. It means a lot to me. So thank you. Alrighty, and with that, we are going to get into the fun theme of the hour, week, whatever day of the week I'm posting this on, or whenever you're watching, so which is about school. School alternate universe, school AU, so we're all kind of dressed up in different school things, but we're mostly going to be talking about our experiences going to school and whatnot. I have an eyelash that will not behave. Oh. Behave.
I know how that is, because I get that quite often. It's annoying.
I'm trying to blink, but I'm like, that probably looks really weird on camera, so I'm like, I better explain. Nothing's wrong except that an eyelash has gone rogue, so beware. Anyway, back on topic. So we're going to be talking about our experiences about school, because it's about that school time, whether you're in high school, middle school, college, university, maybe you've already graduated, congrats. So maybe this is your year to graduate. Let's go. Almost there. So we're going to go ahead and start with our first question being, tell me about the character you're dressed as and where they are from, and are they a student or a teacher/professor?
Okay, I obviously got this one easy. So in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal anime, when she is first debuted, which is episode 79, she is a student at Heartland Academy. She is a second year, so obviously the profile picture is a little misleading on Discord, because she's in a obelisk blue uniform from GX. But she is a second year in Heartland Academy, like her brother Shark, or Reginald Castle. Shark is his nickname because of the deck that he uses, which is aquatic themed. So lots of sharks are in that deck. As for hers, it's ice monsters, but it's also aquatic. So 2 of them, they use aquatic themed decks. They're both second years. And if literally you go up against her, I'm just going to warn you right now, don't. Do not.
Heed your warning.
So, she is a student, so I have my own stories going on involving her as the love interest, so.
Very cool.
Be sure to also check out my Wattpad if you ever follow me. Actually, I didn't link my Wattpad, so I may need to do that in the future.
No worries, you can always DM me a link too, and we'll get you squared away.
Actually, I don't need to, because you are following me on Wattpad.
Oh, that's right, yeah. My bad, I'm sorry.
You found me through Chelsea.
I did. Oh gosh, you found out. Oh gosh.
Actually,
Small world.
I found out because anytime I go onto Wattpad, I do check my notifications to see if any stories like updated or anything. But I also see if anyone like followed me or anything.
Yeah.
So I did spot you.
You did, yeah, darn it. Yeah, we'll do a Wattpad section later on for sure, so. But I'm mostly curious, Mousey, what you got in your mouth?
Well, I had a marker. I had a highlighter. You asked the question, who I was cosplaying, so I grabbed a highlighter, and I decided to say I am a teacher.
Oh, Professor Mousey.
Back down.
Here we go. Professor Mousey is in the building. Oh, love it, Mousey. Alrighty, I'll go and wrap this question up with I am cosplaying as Ainsley Slater from Rainbow High. However, this was a spoiler warning. This is after she decides to go to Shadow High, which she announces during one of their events and stuff. So it's a really good show if you're into fashion and drama. Definitely a very good show to check out. So, all right, we're continuing on with our next question being, what was your favorite year, your favorite grade?
Ooh. I've got 8 years of 2 different schools. If I had to choose, I am definitely going to say my high school year. So, one of the years I was in high school, it was my freshman year. I was part of a ROTC program, so I was getting ready to follow in my dad's footsteps of going into the military. And obviously that didn't happen because I did 1 year of it and I was like, nope, I'm done.
Gotcha. So, at least you gave it a try. So.
I gave it a try, but the one thing I just absolutely dislike is physical activity. So, if you ever tune into like the lives on Instagram with Jen, I do play a lot of video games. She's seen me play a couple of games from my point of view. So I do have a mean streak when it comes to gaming. I am that lazy.
Alright, Mousey.
If I do have to like add one thing great about my high school year, my senior year when I graduated. Graduated 2019. So I am a proud graduate of the high school Rams.
Oh, nice. That's so awesome that you gave the military a try. You know, so brave, so brave. I applaud you. Wow. Yes, I'm applauding right now as we speak. I didn't mean to sound sarcastic. I actually meant that.
No, I don't blame you.
Oh yeah. But I guess my favorite year would be whenever Bella gave cosplay a try and she realized that she really liked it. So it's your favorite year should always be the year that you've had the most experiences in and that you found things that you love, found things that you don't love, and just kind of experiment with life, which I think is probably every year for someone, but hey, gotta do it. Yeah. Dancing gotta do it. Dancing gotta do it. Do it.
Dancing Mousey. Oh, goodness. Alrighty, let me see. Favorite school year would probably be like my 10th grade in high school. Like I had like a really awesome group of friends to hang out with. I felt like I was doing well in my classes, was figuring out what I wanted to do in life, and I just overall really enjoyed like my 10th grade year and stuff like that. After that, it got pretty hard because then you realize like, oh yeah, it's fun to dream and scheme, but then once everything gets put into action and you want to go to college and all this stuff, it's like, ooh, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on. So, but 10th grade was enjoyable. Alrighty, next up we have a favorite, which is, what was your favorite school lunch?
Favorite school lunch? Ooh. That's actually a tough one because I always took lunches from home.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Occasionally, I would go up to the lunch line and get more food in case I didn't pack enough. But if I had to choose, I would have to choose the rice and the gravy with rice and steak with the gravy.
Sounds great.
Oh. I frozen.
No, you're still here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Taking care of that a little bit. My favorite lunch would be my mama's cheesy pie.
Sounds good. Love a good cheesy pie. Yes, I used to also bring my school lunches, but I remember they used to have like these like cheesy breadstick things, like not like mozzarella sticks, but like the cheesy bread things that you could like pull apart with the marinara sauce. Oh, they were so good, so good. Poor Mousey. Oh no.
I've been having speaking about cheese.
Oh god.
I love cheese.
I am hoping that one day we can do a cheese podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I'll do my best to make a Mousey approved cheese cosplay.
Oh my gosh.
Become the Swiss.
I love that actually.
Yes.
Hey Bella, can you make me a cheese costume for Halloween?
Oh.
Yay!
Yes, that's a yes. Alrighty, we're gonna take it from here with the next question being, what was your favorite subject?
I'm gonna say this right now. None of the stuff in high school really interested me, but during my elementary school year, I was really enthusiastic about science.
Nice.
Because the thing with me during my entire school year, I was obsessed with rocks, shark's teeth, gemstones, you name it. I was obsessed with it. So that got me enthusiastic about science during my elementary school year. But that then soon slowly turned into a true thing, because anytime I would go outside during my elementary or middle school years, I would go straight for the gravel and start digging for shark's teeth. But after my high school year, I ended up getting into rock tumbling. So that got me really excited. So I have a few polished rocks just scattered around. A lot of them, like a good majority of them, are just sitting on my desk in containers, which is a good thing. I don't want them like getting lost or anything in the carpet, despite the plastic mat underneath my desk. But I've also got a vase right behind me that is also got some in there as well. So, but I'm not only obsessed with that. I've also got decorative gemstones that I will also do designs with. So I will do things that are like very nice towards the YouTubers that I enjoy, and I just do whatever I feel is like a good design. I will do occasionally hearts. I could do like nice messages, such as like I heart this channel or this particular YouTuber. I can, if there is a channel in the Discord, Jen, I could try and find some of the pictures that I did and post them there for people to see.
We can talk more after the recording and stuff, so we can get those out there.
And uh-oh. I have to use my phone for this. Shoot. Chelsea messaged me just now. so I need to see what she does or is going on about. Oh. She's just apologizing for the fact that she's not there right now.
Oh, it's all good. I still love you,
She's not
Chelsea.
here right now. Yeah.
You're fine. Alrighty, so that wrapped up your part, and then Mousey, you can go.
I'm actually done.
And we are back!
Yay!
Okay, right. I got a question for you. You got the beach in there. You got some nice sand. You got some nice crabs in there, just like coming along the sand in your room.
I actually don't have sand scattered about in my room. I've got carpet.
Ah, poo. Okay.
Although I will
I thought you had the ocean. My bad, because I was like, whoa, right on a height of as the waves of luxury in there.
No, although if I am going to be completely honest, I do have a resin painting in my bathroom actually. And that was done by my mother, and so.
There you go.
Anyway, my favorite subject was definitely art. I could have painted cheese all day long.
Art master.
It's been a little screwy.
It happens. Need a history of cheese making class. Cheeseology. Science of cheese, study of cheese. Alrighty, my favorite subject was English. I love. Yes. So my favorite subject was English. I loved like English literature, just sitting and reading, and then just learning like the different stories. I especially loved it whenever we moved into poems and we started reading Shakespeare and everything. Like I really got into that. So yeah, definitely reading and English literature was definitely one of my favorites. So next up we have, now that the school day is over, what after school activities, clubs, or sports were you able to join or attend?
So during, I guess, most likely 3 or 2 of my years in high school, I was a part of FFA. So Future Farmers of America is what I was a part of. And I just liked being there, being able to like do some of the stuff that I could do with the FFA charter of the school. So some of the things that we often did was get the FFA float ready for like the Spirit Week parade. And honestly, I found that really enjoyable.
Sounds like fun.
And to represent that, I have a FFA pin actually sitting on my tan satchel that is currently just on my bed.
Oh, that's fancy.
Alrighty, Mousey, where are you attending?
I was a part of many good clubs in my day. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. No, not those clubs. Not the dance clubs. That was in my college years when I was like young Freddie Mouse on the floor. But the clubs that I joined was definitely a drama club, an improv club. I think there was like an anime club. Oh yeah, we did have an anime club. But we were more of like a charity anime club where we would, go to places and we would do work for charity. And sometimes we would even earn hours for them. It was really, really cool for our community to what we did. Let's see what else I did. Okay, improv, drama, anime. Oh yeah, cooking club. Yeah.
A lot of good variety, haha, of different clubs. So yes. And then let me see, what did I do? I did track and field for 3 years. I did indoor track and field and did the sprints 300, 400, and 800 meters. So I did that for quite a while and built up a lot of upper body strength. So that's really all I did. Most of the time I was just studying, or then I ended up working and everything, so I wasn't really able to stay after, but yeah, it was fun while it lasted. Alright, next up we have what is your favorite high school related anime / fandom? There's a bunch out there.
Okay, yeah. If I am gonna have to choose, I've got 3.
Top 3.
So, first one being Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, because it's got a school in it, and so students are still learning and whatnot. It's just not some of the topics that you would often think. But there is a period during their school time where they can just go outside and have some duels to literally, hone their skills and such. But if I also had to choose, for my second, top pick, or actually 4 top picks. High school, okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, High School DxD being my second, Rosario plus Vampire, third, and my 4th being Vampire Knight. So those 4 I really enjoy. Because all of them have schools, but they all 3 of them deal with the supernatural.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. Favorite book. I think my favorite book that I read, I guess I read this like 12 times, was it was about, why am I forgetting this? I did have a favorite book, and I forget what my favorite book it was back then, but I have a favorite book now, if I could share it.
Yeah,
my favorite book now is a book on how to make cheese.
It sounds like a really good book. We'll have to read it together or something.
Yeah. The cheeses. Cheeses, cheesies, cheesos, cheese anything.
Cheese anything. I think one time my grandmother made like homemade Cheez-Its or something, and they were like better than the store-bought ones. Sorry, not sponsored or anything, but don't come after me. But it was so good.
Yeah, Cheez-Its don't sponsor us because you don't put a lot of good stuff in there.
No. We're gonna get hit with the copyright claim or something. Oh no. Hit with the strike because we didn't talk nice about Cheez-Its. We'll talk nice about Cheetos. Cheetos are very, very delicious. But anyway, we need to do a cheese podcast and just talk about cheese. Because we're talking about school and everything, which is our current question that I also forgot, which is like your favorite high school related anime show fandom. And of course I'm cosplaying from Rainbow High. It's a show about girls and gals, guys and stuff. They can attend the school to learn about fashion, the fashion industry. They have like projects, runway projects as well that they have to prepare for. So it's a really, really good show. I think it's on YouTube and Netflix. Again, not sponsored. But, and then 2 honorable mentions, we'll put it that way, is Orion Host Club is a very good anime. And Komi Can't Communicate is really, really nice, like school, like it's in a school setting. Like sometimes they'll go outside of school, but whenever I see them like in school interacting, it's so cute and adorable. So there you go, couple for your watch list. Couple of good shows. Alrighty, and now we're on to our final question, which is, what is one hopeful thing that you wish to let others know, others being like our viewers out there, know about the upcoming school year?
I mean, I don't really know if I have anything to say because I'm not in school anymore.
Yeah. I'm not either, but
I didn't even go to college either. So.
It's okay.
So if I am gonna say anything about like the ones that are going into high school, do your absolute best, listen to your teachers, and if you're in the special classes like I was, which would be getting yourself ready for like the outside world if you are to get a job, don't get distracted, work hard, and earn all your hours that you need to do for graduating.
Well said. Alrighty, Mousey, any words of encouragement for people going back to school, attending school?
Bella was just informing me what to say.
Okay.
It is very, very much useful information. It counts for not just people going into high school, but it counts for everybody going into a new school setting, whether you are a transfer student, whether you are in elementary, you're going to middle school, you're going to high school, or you're just going to college. So no matter where you're going, just remember is gonna treat you differently because you are, evolving into the next level. For example, when you go into your grades later on, you will gradually learn more on, how to academically achieve, not just for yourself. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that if you're gonna go into college too, just remember college is very different than from high school. High school, you're gonna navigate all of your fun stuff and have to get to college if you're gonna go to college. Okay, so just remember what you're passionate about. Think about where your priorities lie, and also think about where your passions lie too. Because sometimes your passions will be your biggest priority due to you wanting to be in a field where it will really benefit you, where you want to be, and will make you very, very happy. So do everything that makes you happy, everything you want to do, and everything you need to do. But do everything you need to do first before everything that you want to do. So yeah, and also be nice to your teachers and the staff.
Yes, that's a big one. Be nice to teachers and staff. They're trying their best to teach you and all that stuff, taking time out of their day to make sure that you learn and you will do something with that learning. So, and my advice would be don't procrastinate just because an assignment is due, a couple months from now. Get started on it right away. Work on it a little bit over time, and then by the time, that due date comes up, it's not like, my goodness. So make sure you're setting small goals to get to your bigger goal. Make sure you have your supplies. Back to school sale right now is amazing. Even though I'm not in school anymore, I take advantage of that to stock up on pens and paper and all that good stuff. So, make sure you have all your supplies. Make sure, you're eating well, you get enough rest. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And just be sure to have fun. Have fun with learning. So it might seem a little bit boring and dull, but I feel like especially once you get past all of those necessary classes, like I forget what they call them, but like I'm gonna say the basics. Gosh, it's getting late because I'm not forming words properly. But once you get past all of those and you get to the classes with your major and everything, then it starts to get fun. Then the learning gets fun, and you're able to grow and evolve, and then eventually take that out into the field. So don't give up. You got this. Keep going forward. So
another piece of advice I want to point out: do not fall asleep in class. I had a very hard time not falling asleep in class.
I had the same thing. It didn't happen until my very last semester because I would have to get up super early to go to internship and then have like a really late night class, and I would just like feel myself like that falling into the table. I'm like, oh no. I remember going up to my professor later and I'm like, I'm so sorry. She's like, I didn't even know you were falling asleep. Like, it's like, okay.
Yeah, so literally with my school year, I also had to get up early to like get ready for school and whatnot because early mornings are brutal for me.
They are. Oh gosh, the days of surviving on Starbucks coffee and Dr. Pepper and ramen noodles. Make sure you take care of yourselves. I know, Mousey. It's all good. Alrighty, and with that wraps up our theme for today. But before we close, I'd like to turn it over to the guest and tea sipper, see if they have questions about cosplay tea time, or for people in the tea room, as we like to call this. This is our tea room. If you have questions for people in the tea room or for viewers out there. So, Rio, any questions, thoughts?
So Chelsea kept messaging me and whatnot because she's not home yet. So she ended up missing out on this.
Mm-hmm.
But she did let me know that she was going to be home around 8.
Okay.
So she was hoping to like join by that time, but if
I don't have my clock. I think we're going to be done. Yeah, we're going to be done by then. So unfortunately, we're going to be done recording. It happens sometimes where people might get busy, or we had folks that wanted to come but they're too tired and stuff like that. Don't push it and stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, we might not be able to have her join and stuff. So, alright. But anything else, Rio, that you wanted to mention?
Oh, I already asked if there was a thing in the server for me to post pictures about or with my designs that I've done.
I would say arts and edits should be like in the main general chat area. There should be like an arts and edits.
Okay.
So you can post it there. Yep. Good question. Alright. I'm gonna move on to Mousey. Oh.
I may also do my Photoshop edits that I did during my junior year.
Nice. That'd be exciting to see. Mousey.
So I don't have any questions for us here right now. If there's something that you're looking forward to this school year, whether it is you going into college, whether it is you going into high school or elementary school or middle school, what could it be?
What is something that you're looking forward to? Let us know in the chat below. We'll be checking those responses. Make sure you leave nice responses. Checking for any meanie heads out there. But yes, thank you, Nessie. We'll definitely put that in the comments as well. So, I don't have anything else. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Go back to our little cosplay corners of the world. But I do want to say thank you, Rio and Mousey, for joining. And Rio, this was your first podcast recording, so now you are a tea sipper. Forgot my magic wand, but now you are a tea sipper. Yay! So you get a little purple background and stuff. So good stuff. Alrighty, and then also too, thank you to our viewers for watching. Make sure you check out Cosplay Tea Time links down below, as well as our guest and tea sippers. And we hope everyone is taking care, staying safe, and keep sipping away. Bye, everyone.